Hi everybody, welcome. This is TaNaia again. I'm coming to you today with an oracle pull or an oracle message for the day. I thought what I'd do with this is make it a pick a card, so you can choose either the card on the left or the card on the right. The one on the left was drawn from the Hero's Journey oracle, and the one on the right is drawn from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. So I will put timestamps at the bottom in the box below so that you can jump to the timestamp that you select. Obviously, if you're drawn to both, you can watch both, but they will be different messages. So I'm going to start then with the Hero's Journey Oracle, the card on the left hand side. So I'll just put this Sufi card to the side. So if you chose this first card, which is the one on the left, the card is a splendid torch blaze brightly. So hopefully you can see that, and you can see the image on that. So a splendid torch blaze brightly. What I get from this is, firstly, if I look at the image, if I look at the colors on the image, you know what's interesting is that there's actually a figure of a person. Don't know if you see that. This is actually a person who is blazing brightly. I didn't notice that before. So this is you today, blazing brightly, shining brightly, unabashedly, and basically sharing your light and your brightness with everyone around you. You're a splendid torch, and today the aim is for you to blaze brightly, to be in your power, in your passion, and to positively affect and infect those around you with that power and with that passion and with that light. The other thing that I get when I think about flames and burning, I think about purification, and I think about, the fires of transformation. So it's taken a lot for you to get to this point that you're at, where you can actually just be shining brightly. And so you have gifts to share. You have something to share with others. And today you just need to, take the day as your own and shine your light, share your experiences, share your joy, share your passion with others. I will read from the book as well. I think it always adds a little bit more to the message. This was the intention after all. And my intention is that as I read, you will listen for phrases and for ideas that jump out at you, and you will take those and reflect on those and meditate on those in order to get more from this message. So, a splendid torch blaze brightly. This is the true joy in life, the being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die, for the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. That's George Bernard Shaw. The message: reflect upon your hero's journey and recognize that you are more yourself now than you've ever been. And there's more where that came from. After all, the end of one journey is the beginning of the next. But before you embark upon your next adventure, take a moment to acknowledge yourself for participating in this quest and for keeping your eternal flame of purpose burning bright. At this point, you don't have to wait for others to light your fire, because the permission you need has already been granted. Know that true joy comes from being a splendid torch that lights the way for others. It's a beautiful, beautiful message. And you know what's interesting is that this oracle, this hero's journey oracle actually speaks about the hero's journey in 12 stages. And this card comes out of stage 12, which is the last stage, which is returning with the elixir. Essentially, you've been through all the adventures and the challenges and slayed the dragon and gone through all of these challenging times, and now it is time for you to take the wisdom of your experience and to share it with others. So I really like how this oracle deck is laid out, because it gives a context to the card. So now that you've been through everything that you've been through, it's time for you to shine brightly. And that's the message for you today, is to shine brightly, is to blaze brightly, and to be a splendid torch. The mantra, in case you'd like to take in more of this today. So the mantra for this card for today is, and I'll read it 3 times. I know how to light myself on fire, and I burn brightly as a celebration of life. I know how to light myself on fire, and I burn brightly as a celebration of life. I know how to light myself on fire, and I burn brightly as a celebration of love, of life. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is the message for you today. If you chose this card, I wish you an amazing day, full of brightness and light, and really having a positive effect on others. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to get in touch, my email address is in the box below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming. Okay, that was the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. If you chose the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, the card is Turn Over a New Page. Let love lead the way for change. So I'm gonna bring it up for you so you can see. Right, so turn over a new page and let love lead the way for change. So what comes to mind for me with this card is, firstly, I mean, if I look at the image, it looks like, you know, there's a tear coming down her face. And for me, when we talk about turning over a new page, it tells me that, you know, the page that we've been on, we've got so much already on that page. Our experiences, perhaps they were painful, perhaps they were deep, perhaps they touched us in a certain way, but the time has come to turn over a new page. So today, use it as an opportunity to turn a new page. And what I like about turning a new page is that it's not, you know, rubbing out or deleting what was there already. It's saying that has happened. and it is valid, and you know, we don't get rid of it, but we turn over a new page, and we now have a clean slate on which to write for today. So, and here it says, let love lead the way for change. So sometimes even when we know that actually it's time to turn over a new page, we find it difficult. There's a little bit perhaps of resistance. But as the message says here, if we let love lead, then, you know, we will find the way for a new page. So that would be the message for today, is take today as a new page and let love lead the way. I will also read what's written in the book, because that always adds an extra dimension. So, turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. Show me your grace, and I will forget about all that I hold. Let the wind blow away the harvest that has burned. Now that I have given my heart and devotion to love, let the flood of tears upend my foundation and take it away. That's Hafiz. Possessions and belongings can create restraint and the feeling of carrying a burden. Too much information brings about confusion when making decisions. You may consider this as an opportunity to turn over a new page. Hafiz recommends you tell the wind to blow away the feeling of attachment and open your heart to receive the energy of love that is like a fragrance in the air. Let it surround and shelter you with a pure love you have never known before. Now is a good time for you to pause and reflect on your current path. Are you headed in the right direction? Are you happy with the progress you have made within the past year or so? If you feel there is any room for improvement, let go of your fears and concerns and begin to make some changes. Set aside excuses about being short of energy and manifest changes with determination. This oracle's message is for you to focus on and gain enjoyment from your personal connections. Open your heart to love and embrace any opportunity to connect with people, whether they're potential partners, friends, or business associates. Initiate a meeting with someone who could be influential in some way. The more you can connect with your friends, neighbors, partner, lover, and the people you meet, the happier you'll be. Not only that, but opportunities may well rise from your interactions with others. So open your heart to everyone you meet. So the intention when I read what's in the book is that perhaps there's a phrase or a sentence or an idea that will pop up in your mind, and that will prompt you for further reflection and to see how this applies more specifically to your case. So hopefully you did that as I was reading. As you can see, there's different aspects to this turning over a new page. The first talks about possessions and belongings and attachments, making it difficult for us to change. And the next is a series of questions that might help us, to prompt us to change. And then the last one talks about, or the last part actually talks about making connections with other people. I think that's really, really important, especially since this says, let love lead the way for change. So actually other people can help us to make the change, and making those connections can actually be useful to us making the change. So I'll end off with the mantra. I will say it 3 times, and the mantra is, I'm opening my heart to give and receive more love. I am opening my heart to give and receive more love. I am opening my heart to give and receive more love. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you did, please like and subscribe. You can contact me in the details in the box below. And I'll see you again soon. Cheers. Bye.